I'm back again, y'all. I'm here for Mr. Jonathan Kelly. And he couldn't make it to court on the day. Can I have this?
Where's Mr. Kelly now?
He's on the doctor's care. He's at
No, he's using someone else to blow into the device, counsel. Look at the bond violation. Yeah, it's unacceptable. He's doing what he wants to do. He wants to continue to use, and he's pulling the wool over our eyes. I'm not going to accept it. We issued a warrant, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I'm not reinstating his bond. He's not even here. And
Release until the 13th. At least to 14th or 15th. Then.
he has nothing but bond violations. He's been using someone else to blow into the machine to try to thwart us. He's constantly blowing positive. I mean, how am I supposed to go forward with that?
It is possible if Your Honor would please just withdraw the warrant until the 13th. Then I'll make sure, if I have to go Bishop on.
Where is he now? Okay, that's unacceptable. He's supposed to be here. Why can he not be here? Show me something that says that he can't come to court. What is the cause number? Hey guys, I need you to see this, please. Do you mind? So this is a Mr. Jonathan Kelly. Mr. Kelly has a DWI with us. He has consistently blown positives, right? And counsel is telling us that he has medical issues, but not only is he blowing constant positives like high brax, but he's using someone else to blow into the machine. You know, and I get he has health issues, but he's at home. We already had given him an opportunity to come in. He didn't come in last time, which was last week, so we ended up revoking his bond. I don't know how to go forward with this because it's, you know, I mean, I don't even know if the device is operational. I don't know what he's doing. All I know is that he continues to use. And
I think he did determine that the device was functioning and that he has ordered a new device, but he has not turned that device in, the old device in as of yet. And that's really because of the medical condition.
What's his medical condition?
They had to strip his bladder for a cyst, so they had to go through
the urethra. I know my dad has bladder cancer, so I know the deal is, but my dad is up and walking the next day, you know?
Yeah.
My dad has bladder cancer too. He's going through the whole rigmarole as well, you know? Does it every, 3 months. And he's up and walking the next day. So for him to just stay at home for 2 weeks, it's not acceptable. And he's continuing to use. Not only is he using, but he's trying to fool the system by having someone else blow into the machine for him. You know, I mean, it's literally one bond violation after the other. When did he have the actual procedure done?
on Tuesday. You really asked him to show up on Wednesday, which
And I didn't. We put it to Friday. And he still didn't show up on Friday, right?
can't just issue Wednesday afternoon.
So you asked us to put it on Wednesday, right? Because I know that you came in here to say that he couldn't be here, right? Or whatever day, I don't remember what day it was. And then we put it on for the following day. I don't think anyone appeared, and that's when we issued the warrant. But it's been a week since his procedure. If you want, I'll set up a bond forfeiture for tomorrow. But if he doesn't appear here tomorrow, then I'm going to revoke his bond again, and I'm not playing this game again. I'm not going to do it again. You know, I'll reinstate it. Just as, but we still have issue after issue, and I'm not happy with Mr. Kelly, and I'm not going to continue to allow him to use his medical condition as an excuse for violating bond conditions. It's not fair to everybody else who actually does comply. You know, I understand that you have health issues, but it's not an excuse to continue to drink. So, what is your cause number, please? Thank you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Two five two 78.
Okay, I'm going to reinstate it. I'll set it for tomorrow. Okay, no more excuses though. It doesn't matter. That's it. Did I say it correctly? Is it Cesar?
That's right, Cesar.
Cesar. Mr. Cesar, you're charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
The officer was dispatched to apartments in Harris County, Texas, in response to a known trespasser. The complainant, the property manager, stated that she knows the defendant by sight and that he has been given several trespass warnings. The complainant told the officer that the defendant is not a resident and that he trespasses in vacant apartments. The witness, a security guard, has personally given the defendant the trespass warnings, including on the day before this incident.
Okay. Mr. Cesar, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to go back to this apartment complex. Do you understand? If you go back, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. I will not give you any more PR bonds.
Oh,
Just look, you don't have to.
I live there with somebody.
Unless you're on a lease, they can forbid you from going there.
What about if you get mail there?
I can't give you legal advice. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that they don't want you to go back there. If you're not on a lease, don't go back there. I'm making that a condition of your bond. Let me ask you this. Are you working at this time?
I ain't working.
What do you do with yourself?
I don't work.
How do you support yourself?
Otherwise,
Sorry?
I said otherwise. I work like temp services and shit. I mean,
You want to apply for a court appointed lawyer, sir?
yeah.
All right. I'm going to give you an application. I'm going to have you talk to someone today. They can tell you how to work forward going, but don't go back to this apartment complex. It's just going to go haywire. It's going to go bad. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll give you an application, please. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria, and then we'll have you take your seat in the jury box, Mr. Cesar. Do you mind filing those conditions, please? Joshua Pack.
Sir.
Good morning, sir. So you're charged with resisting arrest. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. There's a co-defendant in this case.
Yes, Judge. And
Stop. Just don't say anything. I know tensions run high. Just,
the co-defendant
shh.
has been evading a court 13.
Do you have the cause number on that one?
Yes, Judge. One
What is
moment. Cause number 253-9856.
Okay, so it looks like we've got the lower cause number. Did you get it? No, that's not right. Let me see.
It should be a JV on Bates.
Okay, no, I didn't.
Yeah, it's 253-9856. So it looks like we got it. Okay. So, Mr. Pack, we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
Judge.
please.
On November 21st, 2024, the officer observed the co-defendant loitering at a gas station, not conducting business while on control of the area, known to have frequent narcotics trafficking and gang activity in Harris County, Texas. The officer observed the co-defendant grabbing the waistband of his pants and clutching what appeared to be a pistol, and the officer approached the co-defendant and the occupant of the motor vehicle he was speaking to, informed the co-defendant he was going to be pat down. The co-defendant then evaded on foot for approximately 0.25 miles, where he was eventually detained. The defendant then ran up to the scene and was yelling at the officer, acting irate. The officer repeatedly had to instruct the defendant to give space for the investigation, and the defendant followed the officer on foot as the officer walked the co-defendant back to the gas station. The officer observed on surveillance the defendant to be carrying what appeared to be a handgun in his waistband and clutching it before passing it to another male. The officer went to pat down the defendant to ensure he was not still armed, and the defendant pulled his body away, stepped away, flailed his arms, and tensed his body. The officer was struck on the jaw by the defendant's flailing arms, and the officer performed a double leg takedown and instructed the defendant to stop resisting and give his arms. The defendant continued to tense his body and pull his arms away.
What was he under arrest for?
So they were attempting to perform a search at the time, a pat down for weapons because they observed him to have a firearm on surveillance.
Okay. All right, Mr. Pack, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm going to do it with my pen. I'm not going to put any conditions on your bond. Just be careful out there. You know, really, you're on bond for another case now. It's very possible that they use this against you. Got to be careful out there.
Yes, sir.
The only condition I want you to have is just don't have contact with the co-defendant in this case.
Sir,
Okay, that's it. What do you do for a living?
I'm a referral. I just quit my job from driving truck.
Why? Why'd you quit?
I just had a son. I spent my son was born on my birthday, November 22nd. I spent it in here.
How you making money?
I started my own holiday service.
Do you have an income now?
Huh?
Do you have an income now?
I have enough to sustain. I will need a lawyer.
Can you afford one? Let's do this. I'll have you fill out an application. I want to take a look at your financials. Be honest. Don't just put zeros because I'm going to send it back to you and then I'll take a look. Okay? All right, man. Do you mind giving me an application? Just give me a second.
Right this way. Torres? Marcos? Go ahead and sign that.
You Perez Gabriel.
sir,
Sir, you're charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On November 21st, 2024, officers were informed of a street takeover set to take place at a restaurant depot parking lot located in Harris County, Texas. The officers conducted surveillance of the location in an undercover capacity and observed the defendant's motor vehicle enter the pit and conduct 15 to 20 donuts. The vehicle got within 10 to 20 feet of several parked occupied vehicles, and there were approximately 100 vehicles in the parking lots. The officer conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's vehicle after this incident, and upon contact, the defendant admitted to performing donuts in the parking lot.
Got it. Mr. Perez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license, sir?
sir,
How old are you, sir?
19.
You are not allowed to participate in this kind of behavior again. And if I find that you do, the first thing I'm going to do is I will put you in jail. The next thing I will take your ability to drive away from you. Living in a city as big as Houston without the ability to drive blows. Trust me, don't do it. There are other places in Houston that you can partake in this type of action, not in the public. District attorneys have full power to seize and take cars from individuals who participate in this kind of behavior. And our legislature has made it very easy for them to seize and take cars from people who do this. And I've seen them do it. You like your car, they'll take it from you. So be careful how you behave. Do you understand?
Sure.
Tell me, what do you do for a living?
Work at a mechanic shop right now.
What kind of money do you make?
Maybe 600 a week.
What kind of car was he driving, Alex?
Driving. A Ford Mustang.
What year?
It just says a white Ford Mustang.
Can you run his license, please?
Yes, Judge.
Do you have liability insurance in your name?
Sure.
Then you are not allowed to drive.
Sure.
Do you understand? Until I know that you have car insurance, I'm making it a condition of your bond that you're not to drive. If I find that you drive, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. I put someone in jail, not this past weekend, and made their bond extremely high because they violated this very same thing. Do you understand? Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, Mr. Perez? Did you want to apply for a court-appointed lawyer?
Sure. Yes, sir.
Okay, we are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. If you drove here, you may not drive home. Do you understand?
Sure. Is there any type of course or something I could take? Maybe.
I can't give you legal advice. You need to get a lawyer, and the lawyer can advise you properly. The only thing I'm telling you now is do not drive until you have car insurance and you get approval from us. We'll be signing an affidavit with me today, so heed this warning. You won't get another one.
Sure.
You understand? Come on. You are Alex Rojas. Mr. Rojas, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. The complainant and the defendant are in a common law marriage, and on August 26, 2024, he also responded to a family disturbance. The complainant and the defendant were in a verbal argument because the defendant accused her of cheating, and the defendant pushed her on the left rib area, causing her to fall and causing pain to her left rib area. The defendant then retrieved a bottle of bleach and sprayed bleach on her several items, causing it to get on her face, shirt, and right arm, causing a painful burning sensation. The defendant then pushed her once more, causing her to hit her head against the door frame, causing pain and a laceration. The defendant then bit the complainant's right arm with his teeth.
Mr. Rojas, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. A protective order has been issued in this case. I would suggest that you get to know it. If you violate the protective order, it's very possible the state files an additional case against you, a violation of a protective order, and that is the capital murder of misdemeanors. You pick up a VPO, things will go sideways real quick. Do you understand? No contact means no contact in any way, and that's what I'm ordering you now. Don't be in possession of any weapons, and you shouldn't have weapons as it is. Do you understand? We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer, so I'll have you sign a receipt with Victoria. I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box, so we'll get your bond conditions, we'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go.
Can I apply for a court appointment?
What do you do for a living?
I'm unemployed right now. I lost my job like 3 months ago
Why?
because they had shut down the company that I was working with.
So how are you eating now? How do you get
But
money?
what I can on the side, cut yards, pressure wash, whatever comes up. But I don't think it's gonna be enough for a lawyer. I'm staying
When are you going to get a job? I mean, have you not?
fine. I'm just waiting to see if I get a call back from somebody.
All right, I'll have you fill out an application. I'll take a look at it. Mr. Rojas, heed this warning. Don't have any contact with this person. You understand? All right, please.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Ms. Beck. Ma'am, you're charged with 2 cases. You were charged with theft. You're also charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge. The officer initiated a traffic stop in Harris County, Texas, after observing a co-defendant run a red light. When the officer approached, he noticed in plain view on the center console a bag of marijuana. The co-defendant was in the driver's seat and the defendant was the front passenger. The officer observed the defendant was not wearing a seatbelt and the co-defendant provided a false ID and was temporarily detained. During the PC search of the vehicle, the officer located additional marijuana and found unprescribed Adderall inside a fanny pack that the co-defendant had in possession. The officer ran the defendant's information and found she had an active warrant out of Harris County, and the defendant also admitted to having a gun in her purse. The defendant took ownership of the Adderall and marijuana found in the car. And for the theft,
Is she on bond in that case?
I think she's on bond for that one, yes.
No.
Over.
Was she on bond for the theft case and then she picked up a new case?
Let me see. Your
No, it looks like it was a
Doesn't look like
2B.
it was, Your Honor. It was
Yeah.
2B, Your Honor.
Was there a co-defendant on that, on this first, on the UCW?
Yes, Judge, he has a photo ID of this court.
Okay, what is the is that on today? No.
Or no, I'm sorry, it's on, or no, it's on today. It's on page 23, Judge. Yes.
Okay, so so no contact with the co-defendant, and then we need to do PC on the theft because we haven't done that. All right,
So for the theft on March 11th, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a theft at a Walmart in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the complainant, the loss prevention officer, who stated the defendant entered the business and it was accompanied by another black female. The defendant was observed placing merchandise inside a large bag and using other merchandise to cover the bag from the surveillance camera view as the defendant continued to conceal merchandise inside the bag. When the defendant was at the cashier checkout, the defendant was observed scanning some items at the checkout, but did not scan all of the merchandise. The defendant then walked past all points of sale without attempt to purchase further merchandise. The defendant was stopped, where the defendant was asked to return the merchandise, and the total was $121.31.
got it. All right, Ms. Beck, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward on both of your cases. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to go to any Walmart. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of any weapons. If I find that you violate either of these conditions, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes.
What do you do for a living?
I work in a school. I work in a school.
The second degree felony that she picked up, the 4 to 200, was that the Adderall case?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using likewise, I will put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes,
Do you have an income? How do you support yourself, man?
I work and I go to school to be a surgical tech.
So do you have an income? What kind of money do you make a month?
3,500.
We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I'm going to first have you get a Victoria sign a reset. After that, you'll get with police your approved bond conditions, and after that, you're free to go. You already have 3 open cases. You pick up another one, it's really not going to go well, man. Just don't go to Walmart, don't use, and don't have any weapons. Did you guys want to add?
Your Honor, I was just wondering, are these state's conditions? or-
No, I'm going to have her monitored because she has the open
Yes,
PCS, so I'm ordering her not to use.
yes, Judge.
So don't worry about it. So did you get it? No contact with the co-defendant?
No contact, no Walmarts, no drugs, alcohol, right?
Yeah. All right. All right, Ms. Beck, good luck. All right, come up, Mr. Shelby. What are we doing with Mr. Shelby?
We got a new chief. They haven't evaluated it yet. So they're asking for another reset to evaluate to see if they can make it without the complainant.
Caleb Jones.
You all right?
You all right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm not happy with you, Mr. Shelby. Why am I not happy with you? Therein lies the problem. You don't even know what kind of bond conditions you have, and it's your second bond violation. What, am I supposed to let you go again? No, I'm not going to do that. We asked you, and you have a very serious case. We asked you to conform with these bond conditions, and you can't, and you have not. So what am I supposed to do?
His thing has been charged since I spoke to him. When did I first speak to you? After,
Today,
no, I spoke to you like right after Thanksgiving and told you you had to keep your ankle monitor charged, didn't I?
yes,
Has it
ma'am.
been charged since then?
Yes, ma'am.
Why wasn't it charged on the 24th of November? Are you homeless?
No,
Do you have access to an outlet?
yes, ma'am.
Then why wasn't it charged on the 24th
I
of
was,
November?
I was late.
Late where?
Felicia,
Yes, Judge.
is this device operational right now?
Yes, it's operational right now, but it just keeps hitting 1%. And it states here from our case manager that we've like over and over again repeated to charge the device. But it keeps hitting 1% consistently. I see tons of notifications here where it's charge device, charge device, charge device, please charge the device. Come to the office if you're having issues, charge the device. They're quite expensive.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but you're not complying with the bond conditions, Mr. Shelby. I let you out of jail. I asked you to do one thing and you're not doing it. You've already failed me once. Am I supposed to let you go again?
Yes, sir, yeah.
No, that's not the right answer. You're not charging your device. It goes with you.
Mr. Shelby, come on, listen.
You need to understand one thing, Mr. Shelby. You don't have anyone that's going to pony up any kind of money to get you out. So when you go to jail, that's where you stay. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes, sir, yeah.
I am now ordering you to have your ankle monitor over 1% charged. And if it hits a dead battery again, so will your bond. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, yeah.
What did I just say?
Keep your charge.
You must charge this thing 1 hour every single day.
Yes, sir.
What did I just say?
Keep your charge every day.
No, that's not what
No,
he said.
not what I said. You have to charge your ankle monitor for 1 hour every single day.
1 hour every single day.
What happens if you don't?
I go to jail.
Amen.
Correct. I will not play this game again. 3 strikes, you're out. And I don't care who is in here arguing on your behalf. I will not play this game with you again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lauren.
All right, Mr. Shelby,